Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Celtic Career Mode, episode 30. We've finally made it to number 30. I know, 2 days in a row, it's quite momentous. We've not done this in quite a while. And also what we've not done in quite a while is this. Me, I'm here, webcam in the corner of your screen. Live commentary will be back for today's episode for the first time in God knows how long. The Elgato software has finally allowed me to actually use my webcam on it, and I'm going to try and utilise that feature. So when I get to editing this, it could be an entire shit show. Things could have went wrong. I don't know. I'm just hoping for the best. I'm taking a gamble. I've not done it like this before. Usually I do everything myself, then sync it up. You don't need to know the technicalities, but what you do need to know is we are back in business. Celtic Career Mode. I have 2 weeks off. Hail, hail. And I'm going to try and get as many videos out as possible to make up for the kind of slow past, month or so. So, we had a phenomenal start to the season so far. 5 games in, we have picked up 4 wins, 12 points from a possible 15. I'm very happy with our start to the season so far. We are playing some lovely football as well. The team are really gelling, and with the financial restraints, that we were given only 22 million to spend, I believe we have got a team that are more than capable of challenging for the Premier League this season. In the last episode, we got a few good results. We started our European journey as well. Stoke we beat 2-1, you might remember. I forgot to save the game, and I had to go back and sim it. We got a 1-0 win, don't worry, made up for it. But episode today, not that big. It's just a kind of basic, straightforward episode, but live com is back, and that's what matters. Bournemouth, we've got them at home. We've then got Lech Poznan in the group stage of the Europa League. I believe we are away. And then we've got 2 Premier League away games, Selhurst Park against Roy's Crystal Palace, and then St James's Park against Rafa's Newcastle. So today's episode is kind of straightforward. We should be picking up at maximum points, I'd say, from the Premier League games. We might slip up, hopefully we don't. But I'm going to play these last 2 games, Palace and Newcastle, and sim the other 2. So we'll get forward to the Bournemouth game. We'll get that simmed. We have arrived at game day. Before we get into it, quickly, I need to apologise for the mess behind me. Yes, the bed is unmade. For the first time in video history, I just can't be arsed. It's the first thing in the morning. Take your negative comments elsewhere if you want to bring it up. I'm joking. But we have arrived at game day. Starting 11, I am more than happy with. Especially when playing with it, it just seems right at the minute. The chemistry is there within the team. The link-up seems good. I'm very much enjoying using it. I'm very happy with it. Only problem for this game, of course, is Patrick Roberts is still injured. But James Forrest should be able to do a job. I've got confidence that he will be okay for this game. I mean, it's Bournemouth at the end of the day, and we're at home. Please give us a positive result, because when simming, it likes to go tits up a lot of the time. I'm not in the mood for that. Just please get us a win, Celtic. Don't do anything wrong. And if we get a wee 3 points here, there we go, Masonda, that's it. Nice start. Okay, right, I shouldn't have let my fat move. 1-0. Great. I can just see it turning all round now, going Bournemouth's way. 90th minute winner. You heard it here first. 1-0, heading into the last 10. Masonda, he's got us a late winner, surely. Get in. Charlie Masonda, Celtic 2, Bournemouth 1. God bless the Pope. Love it. But aye, 2-1 win. Lovely. That sends us quite high in the table, I'd imagine. We'll see soon. Scott Sinclair, he's not happy. We'll need to try and rotate him into the team a wee bit, because Charlie Masonda's embarrassing him at the minute. It's safe to say. Lech Poznan's up next though. Isn't this familiar? Ireland offering us a job. FIFA 16 memories weren't exactly good. We're going to reject it. Sorry, Ireland. James McLean's asking to be sold. Why did I spend money on James McLean? I bowed down to the peer pressure of the comments section. That's what it is. Your comments. Bowing down to them. It was your fault. James McLean has got 1 game since joining us. I don't blame him. There's Masonda, I think 1 player of the month for the 2nd month in a row. What a signing he's turned out to be. Here we now have Lech Poznan though, in which I am going to play a slightly rotated side, which will see Scott Sinclair get a game for the first time, I think, this season. A start for the first time this season, anyway, because Masonda has just been phenomenal. Look, he's 30-year-old now. Scott, I love you, I really do, but I mean, Charlie Masonda is incredibly good to use. We're going away from home. I don't mind how this result goes. I still have a full confidence and faith that we will finish in the top 2 of our group. So, Poznan Celtic, we're playing a very much rotated. I mean, Craig Gordon's in the team. That's how rotated it is. We still win 1-0. Lech Poznan, you better check yourselves out. McGregor getting the only goal. Not bothered at all. Now we have 2 games where we play now, and we just see out the episode. First one is away to Roy's Crystal Palace. Roy is going to prove difficult. I know that, because it's Roy. But look at that, we sit 3rd in the table heading into this game. I was a bit pressed in there, don't do that. Crystal Palace, where do they sit? They sit Where are they? 7th. They've not had a bad start either, so this could prove to be a difficult game. We're going to play our strongest team though. Let's go for it. There he is, the man, Masonda. Top scorer in the league so far. Dembele must be kicking himself because he's had quite a poor start. But Masonda, what a start he's had. We are visiting Selhurst Park, which is one dodgy looking stadium to say the least. I've never been a fan of Selhurst Park. But do you know what? I love Woy. So, wee bit of respect for Woy. Here we go. Let's get this. Live comments back, people. Feel like Martin Tyler. And it's live. Where's Dembele? He's a wee bit far back, isn't he? Dembele sees Charlie Masonda to... Oh, sorry, Olivier Cham to open the scoring. Saved from Berisha. Don't know who that is, but tried to drill it low, and I thought it was going to go in. A good save. And even after the save, thought it may have went in, but off the bar. Right, nice. Here we go. This is it. Power forward. Some lovely first touch passing. Masonda. Come on, he's easily beat him. There we go. Let Masonda go. Let Masonda go. Where's Dembele? I don't know. It's gone to Dembele. It's not great. It's not great. Not gonna lie. Oh, sugar. Oh, sugar. Why are we giving them space? Pickford with a good save. Drilled it low, Herman. Poor defending. Risky defending there. Masonda, go. Use that pace of yours. Go, Masonda. Look how fast he is. Just look how fast. Masonda. Moussa Dembele manages to latch on to the end of it. Shoot, Dembele! 1-0. Love it. Moussa Dembele. Masonda is just deadly on the break. How fast he is. And it's a fantastic run from Masonda. A nice pass. Dembele powered through whoever that was to get the end of it. And I thought I left it too late. I thought I fucked it, to be quite honest. But no, Dembele back in the net. My trusty steed does not let me down. And just like that, Celtic won. Crystal Palace now. Moussa Dembele, Moussa Dembele. Right, here we go. Stu. There's Dembele. That's a nice wee through ball. Dembele's through one-on-one pretty much. Another shot low in the back of the net. Dembele's on a hat-trick. Brace for him. 2-0 up. Early in the second half. And when you go 2-0 up, you never really fuck it up against teams like Crystal Palace. So I'm not going to say it's a win quite yet. I'm not going to open my fat mouth quite yet. But Dembele has put us in a very nice position. And 2 easy finishes for him. 2 very close finishes. And he makes it 2-0. He broke away from the defenders so easily. Lovely little pass from Armstrong through to him as well. Very happy with how I played 2-0. And Cham, put your fucking foot out a bit more there, mate. Oh, see if we can seek now. Oh, side netting. Jeez, oh. What the hell? We're becoming complacent. I should have opened my fat mouth when we scored the second. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done that for? Pickford save, you fat fuck. I love you. Oh dear. Oh, it's took a meaty deflection. We've been so poor in the last 20 minutes or so. And Palace could very easily pull this back. This is because I opened my fat mouth. Look at the deflection it takes off Simirovic, and Pickford's thrown right off by it. Right, why have I been playing so stupidly? Get my head back in the game. Right, go. 89th minute. Oh, jeez, oh. Go up. Oh, it's made its way through. He's had a howler. Dembele, go. Finish the game. You deserve a hat-trick, big man. Dembele! He's hit the bloody post. For fuck's sake. Oh, dear. Oh, Davies. This time, Moussa Dembele. Shoot. Curls it. Save from Berisha. Oh, dear. Right. Corner. It's in for Simirovic. He can't bring it down. Somebody get to it. Blow the fucking whistle. Do something. Oh, they're away. They're breaking away. This isn't good. This isn't good. Take him out. Get a red card. Oh, that's cynical. That's cynical. No, they're going to go to score. They're going... Oh, Jesus. Simirovic. Oh, how's that not a penalty? Away. Get that away. Nice. Dembele. Header. Go. Now. Forward. Dembele. No, you've forced it, you dick. Tackle. Robertson. That's phenomenal. This is so hectic. It's unbelievable. I love it. Dembele. Oh, he's lost it again. You've scored 2, but you can't do that. Oh, dearie me. You've just blown a whistle. This referee's a part of the order. There's no doubt about it. No. No, no. Oh. How's this? Oh. Oh, no. I can't help but smile. I really cannot help but smile. Oh, no. How have I done that? How have I done this? Oh, Jesus Christ. 2-0 draw with Palace then. Love it. before we talk about my game, the main question is, how did Everton have Thiago Silva? Anyway, we threw away 3 points there. Stupidly. Very stupidly. I can only imagine the frustration in all of your minds as my defensive abilities disappeared. Well, the very little defensive ability I had. Watford, though, they're flying. 7 wins in the first 7 games. God knows what's happening over there. Marco Silva's having a good one. But we are still in the top 4. We're still 3rd. I'm still very confident we go for the league. But that was annoying, to say the least, because we had a 2-0 lead. And then we fucked it big time. So now we have a little 2-week break to kind of regather ourselves. Rolling the R's there. And hopefully we will manage to go to St James's Park and get a big win. Because we need a big win after dropping the points. We've just been offered the Belgium job. That's a good job. But I don't want an international job. I don't like the weight on my shoulders of a nation's hope. Anyway, we now head over to Newcastle for the last game of the episode. Well, we need to get 3 points now, because losing those points there was a travesty, to say the least. So, St James's Park, let's hope for the best. I believe James Forrest will be... Do you know what? We're actually going to make a subtle change to not just that sub that has to be made, but we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to bring Masonda onto the right. Dembele's 85 rated now. And we're going to bring Sinclair onto the park. I'm also going to give Upamecano a game. You heard my phone probably go off there. And that's the team we're going to play. We need to win. Make up for that shower of shite the other day. So Minovic, that's a lovely tackle from him. It was risky, but it worked. Armstrong. Let's just play that through the ball. Okay, it's worked wonderfully. Worked wonderfully. Dembele, surely. He's still going to miss that. I mean, if he did, then I'd be questioning life. Dembele, though, is easy. What a ball from Armstrong. Defensively, Newcastle, shambolic. I just knew I wanted to finesse. I wasn't trying any low-driven push in case I went bottering near the bar. 1-0, though. Lovely. Nah, we'll pass it off. We'll give it to Encham, who has got a strike on him. Ho ho! Just wait. We do know Encham's got a strike on him. Nice, nice overlap from Robertson. Can we get a decent ball? Tom Davies is left empty. Somebody shoot 2-0. Don't know how it managed to fall to Dembele after that, but it did. And he was not passing up the opportunity of scoring. And we're 2-0 up. This time, surely, we will not gub it. We will not throw it away. And I hope to God we don't. Davies somehow didn't get a good connection, but it fell to Dembele. And he's not going to miss that. 2-0. Oh my god. Oh my god. What in the name is that? That's going to happen, isn't it? It's just... That's because the fans are singing You'll Never Walk Alone. When do we go to away games and start singing that? Never. Oh my fucking god. Dolberg. Chance. Thank god. Pickford. My heart sunk there. I thought I'd done it for a second week in a row. It's not over though. It's not over till the fat lady sings. Jordan Pickford hasn't sung yet. Get it away. Pickford. Oh, love you. Just take your time. Take your time. I'm going to put pressure on Pickford now, though. That's quite worrying. Just put up the park. Blow the whistle, ref. Come on. Blow the whistle. Yes! We nearly slipped up. We were this close to doing it for a second week, but the 3 points this week are ours. We walk away from St James's Park against Rafa Benitez. That's not Rafa Benitez, but we walk away from St James's Park with a win. Thank God. Well, that brings us to the end of episode 30. 30th anniversary. Well, it's not the 5th anniversary, that's the next episode. Episode 30 is over. And quite decent, I suppose. We crumbled a little bit. But you know what? We picked up, what was that noise? 10 points out of possible 12. Next episode, we have Freiburg in the Europa League group stage. We then have Leicester at home, Tottenham at Wembley, and then we have Lech Poznan once again. So a decently difficult episode, I would suggest. A couple of European games in there, which are quite important. So, big episode. Make sure you don't miss it. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to like and subscribe. Jeez, so I'll see you all later. God, what's wrong with me?